From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Sunday, September 4th, 2016. Silver is trading at $19.58 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,325 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $611. Antiwar.com reports Turkish warplanes pounded the southeastern Hakkari province on Friday with a flurry of airstrikes, and Turkish ground troops also carried out operations in and around the province. At least 27 PKK fighters were reported killed, along with 7 Turkish soldiers. Turkey has been fighting the Kurdish PKK since the 1980s, but more specifically since last summer, when the Erdogan government abandoned a ceasefire and launched a major military offensive against the southeast, where the bulk of the nation's Kurdish population lies. Prime Minister Binali Yildirim insisted on Friday that the PKK were to blame for all the fighting and that they had squandered their chance for peace by launching bombing attacks after the government withdrew from the ceasefire. Turkey's war against Kurdish secessionist ambitions has increasingly spanned across the border, with Turkish forces targeting the Kurdish YPG in northeastern Syria, which they claim are part of the PKK. They have also conducted regular airstrikes against northern Iraq, targeting the PKK there. For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. UPI reports 14 people were sent to the hospital after an incident on a carnival ride at the Delta Fair, according to police. Conflicting accounts of the incident were reported. The Shelby County, Tennessee Sheriff's Office said the individuals were thrown from the ride Saturday afternoon, according to multiple media reports. The fair's management disputed the account, saying the safety bars were inadvertently released as the ride, the Moonraker, was coming to a stop. The fair owner said on Facebook no one was thrown from the ride and no one was injured, but the patrons were asked to be taken to area hospitals for precautionary reasons after being evaluated by EMS personnel at the scene. Fair operators called the sheriff's report grossly inaccurate. The fair posted on Facebook, "We did have a ride, the Moonraker, that had the lap bar released early as the ride was slowing to an end. The release of the lap bar did cause some riders to become nervous and scared. None of the riders were injured and all walked away safely. As a precautionary measure, we had the riders checked out by our on-site EMS services and then had the riders at their request sent to the hospital for strictly precautionary reasons." The Shelby County Sheriff's Office confirmed all the individuals taken to area hospitals were in stable condition. The Delta Fair is held each summer at the Memphis Agri Center. You can support FPP Radio by joining the Fans program. Fans are friends, allies, and numerous supporters. Fans help FPP afford to produce more original content. You can join the Fans program for as little as $1 per month through Patreon and get perks like ad-free versions of FPP Radio News and Peace, Love, Liberty Radio. To learn more or to join the Fans program, visit fans.fppradio.com. Reuters reports a powerful Atlantic storm strengthened on Saturday after passing over North Carolina's Outer Banks en route to the U.S. mid-Atlantic coast, where it was expected to spoil the Labor Day holiday weekend with high winds, soaking rains, and surging seas. Hurricane Hermine, classified as a Category 1 hurricane until it lost power while cutting across Florida and Georgia, was expected to push slowly up the coast before stalling off New Jersey, where it could linger for days. Forecasters at the National Hurricane Center said Hermine was expected to turn to the northeast with winds reaching hurricane forces of more than 74 miles per hour by Sunday evening. Daniel Brown, senior hurricane specialist at the National Hurricane Center, said it's going to sit offshore and it's probably going to be a tremendous coastal event with a dangerous storm surge and a lot of larger waves, probably causing significant beach erosion for the next few days. New Jersey Governor Chris Christie declared a state of emergency in 3 coastal counties of the state, which was devastated by Superstorm Sandy in 2012. Delaware Governor Jack Markle declared a state of emergency for Sussex County, which includes the coastal resorts of Bethany Beach and Rehoboth Beach. Utility companies reported on Saturday at least 250,000 households were without power from Florida through Virginia. A tropical storm warning extends from Virginia to New Jersey, and storm surges at the shores could reach up to 5 feet if they hit at high tide. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.